Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And off we go from Denver. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former #2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, and Zach Wilson.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So now here are the Broncos with excellent field position to start off. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. Out quickly to Judy. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Judy with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Paul ought to give up the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 16 carries, 81 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
On first down, right back to Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flush to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Chase Young
racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Wilson.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the shotgun, Wilson rolling to his left.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Carter straight ahead.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he whips that one incomplete there. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The numbers for Williams a week ago, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
6 yards left on second down.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Wilson. Flushed out right.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second down and goal. Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
On third down, Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now we give up the middle to Williams.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Wilson.
That's caught left side by Judy.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. Here's Wilson. Sutton reeling it in on the left side.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Wilson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On second down, Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, it's Williams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete. It's Okuegbunam. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 4th down, Wilson trots off, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Denver field goal. The kick by McManus is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Straight ahead is Hall.
Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Open man is Uzomah. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Pulled in at the 24. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos.
At the 41-yard line. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 59 yards.
And the Broncos are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing is Wilson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's Wilson. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wilson. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And it's caught. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Being chased out left. And he checks this one down to Williams. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson completes it to Hardman. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw again is Wilson. He'll drop this down to Williams. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
They start the second half here with Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Looking to throw. Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. On first down, Wilson.
He'll get that complete to Albert O.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Wilson.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Play action. It's Wilson.
This will be caught. Judy.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Had the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They go play action now. Wilson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Chase Edmonds, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wilson.
And a dangerous throw there. Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
On 2nd and 10. Wilson. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
To throw is Wilson. To throw on 3rd down. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Wilson will throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Back to throw again.
Got a man. It's Judy, complete. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Williams will try again. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll run it with Williams. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Javonte Williams
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Broncos get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing...
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. After the interception, here's Wilson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Wilson eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Wilson. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Throwing again here, Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. It's caught by Davis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Wilson on the hook up to Davis. First down, Jets. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. His 7th touchdown on the ground and 10th overall. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember. At least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
Zerline good with a PAT as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
This offense so far on third down, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 4. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Tackle on that play by Quinnen Williams.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Well, fans usually love to see...